Hey beauties, Bianca Charisma here, and today I'm going to show you how to get this pretty pink smoky eye. So if you want details on this look, just keep on watching. Alright, let's get into the look. I'm going to use this MAC Fix Plus spray and spray it all over my face. And then I'm using this Maybelline Master Prime Primer. And you always want to use the primer before you do your makeup, just so your makeup will stay in place. And it is the first layer of your makeup application. Next, I'm using this MAC. This is the Spike Brow Pencil. And I am just filling in my brows. Whether I'm using a brow powder, or I'm using a brow pencil, or I'm using a brow gel, I always try to make sure it's pretty close to my hair color. So, use your brow pencil or whatever brow product and just pretty much fill in your brows. Pretty simple, just follow your brows in the shape and fill them in. So next I'm using this is MAC Mineralize Concealer. This is a shade that is actually pretty light, and now that I have a tan, it's even more lighter. So I'm just using it to highlight under my brows. I'm just going to trace underneath, and then I'm going to blend down, and that will give me a nice highlighted look. And also I like that you can use concealer as well in order to kind of prep your lids as well. So it acts as kind of like an eye primer for your eyeshadow. So just bring that down and then blend it out with either a brush or a beauty blender. In this case, I'm going to be using both. So here you see I'm using my beauty blender, and I'm just blending it all in. I want to make sure it's fully blended out. And then I'm going to use another concealer. I'm going to use this MAC. This is the creamy concealer. This color is closer to my skin tone. This is, I believe, NC45. I think that I am an NC47. So just using a color that's closer to my skin tone at the top really helps just to blend in and make your eyebrow look really clean. It kind of mimics if you were to get your eyebrows arched or waxed. It kind of helps to, hide or camouflage any extra hairs that are out of place. So just blend that out, and if you guys want to know whatever products that I'm using, I will put that below in the description box. So if you are out shopping looking for new makeup products, don't worry girl, I got everything you need in the description box. So make sure to check that out. I'm using this MAC. This is the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. So I'm just painting on my eyelids. Simply putting where I'm going to put my eyeshadow. I'm putting this first, so that way the eyeshadow sticks. The eyeshadow color will really pop, and it will, just stay in place. So, like I said, I'm putting all of the products that I'm using in the description box. Brushes, primer, foundation, everything will be in the description box. So make sure to check that out. Make sure to subscribe to me if you guys are not. I put out videos every week, and I do beauty and fashion. So if you guys are loving this makeup tutorial, definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see different things from me, or you want to see more makeup tutorials from me, give me a thumbs up and comment below. I would love to hear what you guys would like for me to post. So now I'm using this Jaclyn Hill palette. This is a Morphe palette, and I am using, there's this color, I'll put the name of the color in this video, but it looks actually really, not really dark, but it looks darker in the palette than on my eyes. So I really love that it looks kind of like a pink. So I'm using that to create this look, the kind of like the base of this look. The primary look is like a pink look, so I thought this was really pretty to use. So I'm just coating this color on top of the Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm doing a smoky eye, very subtle. I don't really want the colors to pop too much, so I'm only doing one layer of the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I know sometimes people will do their crease and then they will put more paint pot or more eye primer on and then do, you know, more color. But I really just want this to be, you know, a subtle smoky eye but still somewhat of a pop. So I'm going in with this darker color. It's like a burgundy color in my crease, and I'm doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. And then I'm using this orange color in the palette as well. I just was going crazy with the colors, but it ended up turning out to be kind of like a pink sunset smoky eye. So I love sunset eyes, so that's perfect for me. Now I'm using this MAC foundation. I love this foundation. It is just one of my new favorites. So this is called I know it's a waterproof foundation. It comes in that tube, and it lasts all day. It's 24 hours. It's waterproof. It's full coverage. It's very blendable. It's very breathable. It's not heavy at all. I can go on and on about this foundation. This is definitely one of my favorites. And if you guys want to know more about some of my favorite products, definitely stay tuned. I am going to be having a series on my favorite products, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. I am telling you guys. But yeah, so I'm using this. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is a YouTube favorite. It is super cheap. I get it from the beauty supply, so I love this concealer as well. So I'm using two different colors. I'm using Fawn and I'm using Warm Honey, and I'm just putting both of those under my eyes and then blending them out with the trusty beauty blender. And I sprayed it a little bit with some MAC Fix Plus spray just so I can really set that concealer into, you know, into my skin and make sure that, you know, it just blends really, really nice. I love a well blended makeup look. Speaking of a well blended makeup look, that one eye, you guys, I need to get back into my crease and blend it out more, and I will for sure do that. So I'm just using this beauty blender and blend, 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 blend. So I feel like makeup is all about blending, so always make sure to have the right blending tools so you can get the exact look that you want. It is for sure about technique, but it's also about blending as well. So I'm using this MAC. This is the Studio Fix Foundation Powder. I love this powder. It makes your skin look so smooth, slightly airbrushed. And this is the shade C7. Now this is definitely a little bit lighter for me, especially now that it is the summertime. But don't worry, I'm gonna go back in and put some more color in, but I'm using this fluffy brush and I am kind of blending out that crease a little bit more. And you know, I'm just adding powder to where I didn't put it earlier. So you see I put it all over my face, and now I'm getting in with a more smaller brush and I am just blending out that crease, trying to make it blend a little more because I was very, you know, heavy-handed when I was putting that darker color in my crease. So definitely when you are applying makeup, start light and then build. Don't just go straight heavy in, or else you will have to blend even more. So right now I'm doing a little bit of a contour. I am using the a darker foundation shade in this Studio Fix powder. I will, like I said, put all the links below for the products that I'm using. And then I am using an eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, to create somewhat of a cat eye. I love a winged cat eye look, so that's what I'm doing. Something pretty subtle, but still, you know, you can tell it's a cat eye, a winged eye. Foundation shade in this Studio Fix powder. I will, like I said, put all the links below for the products that I'm using. And then I am using an eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, to create somewhat of a cat eye. I love a winged cat eye look, so that's what I'm doing. Something pretty subtle, but still, you know, you can tell it's a cat eye, a winged eye. So just going in with that, and then I'm going to use some black mascara, pop that on, and I'm also going to use a black liner, a pencil liner, waterproof, and put that in my waterline. I've been obsessed with putting black liner in my waterline. It just makes my eyes look so defined, and my eyes are already super dark, so it just really makes my eyes pop, and it brings out the shape of my eyes. So that's all a plus for me. I love the look. So I'm going back in, getting some mascara on my bottom lashes, and then it is time for I was gonna say time for some lashes, but time for some translucent powder. I'm doing the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then you should dust off, well, actually let it bake and then dust it off with whatever powder that you used. I used that MAC C7 powder and dusted it off. I just did not show me doing that, but make sure to dust that off. And then I'm using blush. So I used the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge, and then I used the NARS Orgasm, and now I am using the MAC. It is a highlighter. This was, I believe, limited edition, but I really like MAC Gold Deposit highlighter. It's a mineralized powder, so try that out. And then I am using some not demi wispies, but regular wispies from Ardell, and then I am relining my eyes, and then add some lips, some pink lips. I was feeling extra girly today, so I just decided to do a pink look, and I actually really loved it. I also would do kind of like a clear gloss as well for the lips, whatever you would like, but this is the finished look, the final look. I hope you guys like this look, and I will see you in my next one.